It's been a very absorbing session of snooker. Goodness me, the intensity in it. This is not a knockabout down your local club, is it? You see that from the way they're playing and what is at stake. John just not scoring, you can see that. All the numbers say it. His safety is slightly better, but the long pot success, but it's not really borne out in what we've seen on the table. Ultimately, when the chances have come, O'Sullivan has been pretty ruthless. That's a very significant stat. Highest break only 58 from Higgins. And that was in leading 3-0 earlier in the match, yesterday in fact. How about that for a number? Both exactly the same on tournament balls potted.
Yeah, there's someone counting all of this somewhere. Some darkened room. Oh, what an effort that was.
Middle pockets are not generous. This was not far away at all. Thought about it. Ronnie might be taking this on into the middle, but it's really a narrow angle. That's a better shot than it looked, and he knew that he had the red up the table to follow it from this blue.
Six. Seven. Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan 7. John Higgins 5.
Further twist, perhaps.
Gave it a sort of ironic thumbs up as this red went in.
I mean, he played it well. He got the reds open. I suppose the better you hit that shot, the more reds scatter, the more chance something like that could happen.
Yeah, it happened to Higgins, didn't it? In frame one, playing into the bunch, a red went in. But it's significant only if he now can take advantage of this chance. It could be a big moment to end the afternoon on. So Sullivan was looking really good till that happened.
The problem here for John is that the black, I think, can only go to one pocket. That's the opposite one to the one he's playing the red into. Having to play up the table. You get the feeling he's got to find a way of winning this frame now. Not in the best of scoring form.
Let's be honest, it's exactly the sort of thing John Higgins would do. He's just find something when he absolutely needs it. Noticeable just how good he was when he went behind against Lazowski at the end of that match. Had to win the last two and did very, very impressively.
Yeah, no problem.
The difficulty he's had, of course, in finals has been, well, certainly three of them, was closing it out from having been in front. Well, they've sat through a lot of that, his family. His wife Denise, their daughter Claudia there on the right.
7. Twelve. Thirteen.
At least he's taken the red that was obstructing the pink spot away. Oh dear, no, that's not as played. Did not mean to hit the edge of the bunch. He was trying to slide past them. It's a common
18.
thing that can go wrong on that shot. You just get too much of the cue ball and you go into the ball that you're trying to avoid.
Yeah, it seems to me he's just labouring, isn't he? I mean, even his average shot time now is out at 31 seconds. Put himself under pressure with this one. But didn't he play it well?
19.
That's a great recovery.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's the other pressure. We know he needs to win this frame. Just about to stay in some kind of touch, but now he's got himself in a position to do it. He needs to win it even more. I mean, if O'Sullivan gets in and makes a big break, that's that. The chance has come now. It would be a worse way to lose the frame. Having got in like this, and again the black doesn't
24.
go to the left corner. So it's not perfect. Looks okay, but it just isn't. The other red is not a natural. Got to play this with pace again.
$25.
Well, he doesn't want that one back. That's very well played.
$30.
Just been a feeling he's been sort of hanging on in this match, but there's enough time for him to start to take control tomorrow. If he can find a rich vein of scoring form, you know, he can make breaks as good as anyone. But this is the most important visit of the match for him so far.
$31. $38. $39.
It's interesting, isn't it? All the talk of leaving the crucible, shortening the matches has gone away. And it's gone away because we get to see contests like this at this wonderful venue. Nothing like it. Not every tournament can be like this, neither should it be, but the World Championship
44.
is special, and it's special because the matches are the ultimate test for players. O'Sullivan was unlucky there, and it's another mental challenge to get over that. if Higgins does punish here, as
45.
looks likely now.
$52.
Looks like he's going to make his highest break in this frame when he needed it badly.
53.
This is the ball to get him to the snooker's required stage, and barring those snookers, to keep him in touch overnight. Wow, good grief, cannot believe that.
I was a little surprised he played the black because the pink looked to be the shot.
53.
Okay, the other thing he could have done with is the black going safe, because
settle
with
down,
3
please.
reds and 3 blacks could tie the frame. I suppose the pink was just a little bit thin, taking him away from the reds, but I never thought he'd miss the black either. I'm just surprised that that's what he opted for.
So it could yet be a respot.
1.
Well, having said that, he needs the black.
Tell you what, though, if he was
Yeah.
to pop the black here, he's coming in towards the 2 reds, so it's a very difficult shot, but perhaps one that, even though he may not have got there in the way he wanted to, if he was to knock it in, as we see the miss again, he didn't get very close to it looking back, did he? Oh, this is a very narrow angle into the 2 reds. He's been unlucky again there, I've got to be honest. Give me a break, he says.
8.
He hasn't had a run of the ball, I suppose. Maybe John would say that about the early frames of this session. I mean, the respot was on, wasn't it? But for the 2 reds coming so close together like that. Well, he's still in the frame.
Ronnie
That's a
O'Sullivan.
very good safety shot.
8.
Yeah,
Really is good.
the frame should have been over, shouldn't it? Higgins has put himself right under it here. Unusually for him.
Thanks enough. Thank you.
That was, yeah, give me a break, he said, when he didn't develop the reds as intended.
I'm very surprised at the pace he played that. Speed John hit that at. I guess he wanted to just ensure that he did make contact with the red, playing it at pace. He wasn't going to drop short, just rolling up or anything. All eyes on where the black goes. And in a poor place for O'Sullivan. Only potable. Perhaps into the right corner, and even if it goes at all, he's come around to have a look. John's not seen it yet, but it could be worth finding out if the black pot's anywhere. If he doesn't pot anywhere, then there's no point in him even trying to pot a red here. Might have to just chip the red onto the pink and black.
I think it's definitely true that luck turned, didn't it? Higgins were not getting any early on, and then it sort of turned round as the session went on. And now O'Sullivan's not getting any. What moments these are. Last frame of the day.
know it at least goes. Getting on it, not very easy. Amazing that this session is still going, really, because you'd have thought that John would have potted a couple more balls and that would have been that. Well, he's left the red, but Ronnie can't pot it unless he wants to leave himself requiring a snooker. No way of getting on the black from this, it seems. Take some shot anyway. Now, O'Sullivan's got the shot here. Either to pot it, get on the black, or screw the cue ball into the black and get the snooker on the pink, get the black free. The shot he's playing or looking at is very difficult to pot it and get round the angles. This would be an incredible shot if you got this. Oh, that is just, if he's not on that.
Okay.
Once the black cleaned, it does go. We see it goes. And that's what he wanted to stress. Hopefully it will go when it's put back. It was a brilliant shot though, wasn't it? I mean, it really was. He played in behind it. If this doesn't go in, of course, it is just about end of session. I expect a handshake. He nearly missed it to the top jaw. I'm still not entirely sure how it went in. Oh, this is unbelievable. If he gets on the black here and the respot is on.
Just the rest.
I mean, the thoughts of John losing this frame. We're not there yet, of course, but this would be a tough one to take.
Yeah, he had it in his hands, didn't he? Good 9 minutes ago now when he missed the black for the frame.
He needs some sort of angle here. Probably as poor an angle as you could get on the black. It's just slightly off straight, top side. So he's going to be playing the yellow at long range, it seems to me. Don't think he could have done much more than that. No, another huge shot 16. Coming up.
The black, of course, to this pocket that John Higgins missed to tie the frame up. In the last of the afternoon. Extraordinary.
Now, what drama. Goodness me. How on earth has he cleared those from the positioning of the two reds? Comes all down to the respot now.
Interesting to see who wins the toss
Charles,
here.
is your choice. You start,
Higgins
please,
has
John.
been put into bat. Yeah, I say that because if Higgins had put O'Sullivan in, and O'Sullivan played the black onto the cushion, we know what a great doubler John Higgins is. But anyway, it's Higgins' first shot.
Well, you want usually the cue ball to be just higher up the table on one cushion than the black on the other. And he hasn't got that. I wonder if O'Sullivan would have a dart at the double. It's probably degree of difficulty the same as any safety shot. You might play it, you know. And he did. He's got nowhere near it. He hasn't left anything particularly easy here.
O'Sullivan leads 10-6 overnight.
Hi, I'm Ronnie O'Sullivan and welcome to Eurosport Snooker on YouTube. Click here to subscribe to Eurosport Snooker.